This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And today we're going to be playing Go Mecha Ball, a twin-stick shooter roguelike gifted to us once again by GargamelGold. So mad thumbs up to GargamelGold. And I was just sitting here before we started the recording, grooving to the way this ball rolls. It's like if Sonic were metal, and not like an edgy kind of metal like Shadow the Hedgehog, but just literally made out of metal.
Isn't there a Sonic also that's like made of metal?
There's probably like Liquid Sonic or something like that, where he's made out of. That doesn't even make any sense. He's made out of liquid metal. That's what he's made out
of.
Liquid Sonic, Liquid Sonic,
Solid Sonic, whatever.
Okay, I've already played through once and failed once, and I unlocked Specialist 1, increases gun damage. Don't mind if I do. Do I just keep pounding this to keep getting more upgrades? Is that what goes on here?
That's what Sonic said.
We got the old gotcha booty over here. I don't know why I just said that, but spin attack. Look, spinning is a cool trick, or whatever it was that that little bastard said. Do I have to keep pressing this, or can I just like unlock them all at once somehow? Or okay, not enough cash. I didn't have enough cash for that. Netlink ensnares and pulls nearby enemies toward the center and deals damage. Okay, I'm cool with that.
What I like about this game, I saw Corwin playing it just a little bit, is that it's like if Marble Madness was also a twin-stick shooter.
I didn't remember seeing any of these gold motherfuckers before. Get away from me, you golden motherfucker. Oh, I'll golden retriever all freaking night. There we go. I denied him, and I knocked him back out of the arena. Oh wait, this is gonna spew a whole bunch of cash. I bet that's what it did. I bet it existed to spew cash. And if you're gonna spew cash into this. That's like a reference to that really old-timey movie. Okay, and yes,
Wayne's World is not really old-timey.
It's from like 1980 or something like that. It's really old-timey.
My throat was not filling with rage. I just have like a cough. Also, I don't have the Rona.
Look, if it's a movie from before 1990, I consider it to be really old-timey. That's my standard.
That's your cutoff?
If it's older than Die Hard, which may have been from like 1989 or something, but anyway, if it's older than Die Hard, it's really old-timey in my mind.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I want you to be wrong.
I'm gonna go ahead and call Star Wars classic cinema now. Okay,
it is.
Yeah, it is. But it just, as someone who
we
grew
were just
up
talking about this earlier, about Star Wars, that I am old enough to have seen one of the Star Wars movies in the theaters. I was incredibly young when Return of the Jedi came out, and I had to be removed from the theater because I was distressed for some reason, and I can barely remember, but I think it was because the THX, super loud sound systems that had just been installed everywhere were literally injuring my ears.
Now, I'll probably really like fully date myself as to my age when I talk about this thing, because we both have a seeing movies as a baby story that we can tell here.
Oh yeah. So, this is a good one.
I forget what the name of the Star Trek movie with the whales. Star Trek.
The Voyage Home.
Star Trek: The Voyage Home. Okay, so apparently, when I was just an actual like full-on infant baby, our parents went to go see Star Trek: The Voyage Home.
I was there for this. I remember this fully.
Yeah. But obviously, I don't remember this because I was
an actual
aforementioned baby.
And you were Corwin was not going to cry in the theater. That's why he was there. He was a quiet baby.
Apparently, because the thing is, there's this scene. The whole. I'm going to spoil the plot to Star Trek: The Voyage Home. Okay, Star Trek: The Voyage Home is about how like some alien whales came to Earth.
Looking for our whales because they hooked up on Tinder or something. I don't know.
The environment so badly between like whenever the whales had last been there, the alien whales, and when they returned in the 24th century,
their whale communication beam
they
was
were
gonna
like coming to try to
up.
talk to our whales, and there were no whales on Earth to talk to them because, you know, the aforementioned like whale apocalypse that we caused. So they were like continually trying to communicate with the whales, and it was like tearing apart the planet because
Fucking the oceans
that's
up
how
and
loud
whatever, yeah.
their whale noises were. Okay, which, I mean, look, if I could be that loud, I would be.
And you know what? Sidebar. Sidebar. If they're so upset about the whales not being around, how come they ghosted them to begin with?
Yeah. Why didn't they, you know, come help their cetacean brethren earlier?
Yeah, exactly. They were.
But
over
anyway,
there. But anyway, this is the story about Corwin when he was a baby.
So there's the scene where they go to, you know, rather than like trying to quickly clone up some whales and fix the problem or anything, they decide we'll slingshot around the sun, which will somehow allow us to time travel back to when whales still existed, and just happen to time travel to the 1980s, because the 1980s was when the movie was being filmed. Thus, it would be a lot easier to film it, have a movie set in the 1980s than any other time. So
it would have been cooler if they'd gotten some like sets from the 40s. It would have been hilarious.
Or been like, we're going to go back to the age of sail and
get whales from them.
Have like a square rigged spaceship or something like that.
The culmination of the movie is when they, spoiler alert, kidnap some whales.
Some of the last remaining whales on Earth, okay?
And they beam them into the spaceship, and for some reason they have to get like a transparent aluminum bulkhead.
As opposed to just like, having the whales be canned up in the starship.
We've talked about this before. You don't need to see the whales.
Yeah, you don't need to see the whales.
They're
It doesn't make any sense.
They're either going to be living or not.
This is like, because this is this kind of game, we're going to have a lot of story time in this game.
We'll talk about the game also. But anyway, the whales come on the screen. And I'm going to tell the story from actual memory, because Corwin doesn't remember it because he was a baby. The whales come on the screen. It's the climactic part of the movie. Corwin had been sleeping because he was a baby and he didn't give a shit. He didn't have any context for Star Trek.
I did give a shit at some point in this story.
So Corwin wakes up. The whales, there's a loud noise of the whales making whale noises, which you would think would terrify an infant, especially if it's like dead asleep and then suddenly whale noises and whales on the screen. Humpback whales are kind of threatening looking creatures, you know, you would think to a baby.
Yeah.
But instead, Corwin opens his eyes. He sees the whales on the 40-foot tall movie screen and immediately begins screaming with laughter, delighted laughter, and continuously screaming to the point that before Mom and Dad could even get him away to not ruin the experience for the other movie patrons, Corwin he's laughing and screaming to the point where he barfs, shits, and pees at once.
Do remember, literal baby. So that's nothing abnormal about most of that.
Yeah. Talking about couldn't walk yet, but could recognize awesome when he saw it.
Yeah, I was like, whales are fucking hilarious.
I've said this before. It feels like maybe we told this story before, but it was years and years ago, so it doesn't matter. But like, the thing that I see that as a point of like where adults will always envy babies for their ability to
I was doing all of the things that you could do as a baby.
Exactly.
Right then.
Laugh, scream, cry, shit your pants, piss yourself, and none of it matters because you have no responsibilities whatsoever.
And well, the thing is, eventually though, when you get old and senile, you can do all of that plus nut at the same time. And
reject. Reject mainstream, return to baby. I'm not actually advocating that anyone return to baby.
No, that would end up in a situation like in the Yakuza franchise where guy
puts the diapers on.
Where
I'm not judging.
Patriarch Gondwana or whatever the fuck his name is
gets down with the baby fetish, diaper fetish. I'm not judging anyone who has that.
Look at it sticking its ass out. Okay, I saw you sticking your ass out, Glitch Weaver.
Had you fought this boss before?
Yes, I had, but I didn't really notice. You know, it's one of those things where when you're YouTubing as opposed to just playing something purely for your, own personal entertainment, it's like you notice things because you learn to want to say things, and so you're like, I just normally sort of shut my brain off when I'm playing games. But
especially games like this.
also, you can swap between 2 different weapons in this, and when they have the exclamation point above their heads, that means they're going to attack, but it's the type of attack that you can deny by ramming into it with your ball testicle. And I missed it that time, but I think I already have like an upgrade that makes me do more damage when I'm denying them. So this motherfucker about to be going down freaking town. Yeah. Get wrecked, fool. Get wrecked, because I am the ball champion warrior, and I will not be stopped. We one boss down, many more bosses to go.
That thing, it looked like someone's trust me, it's just for tobacco pipe with a helicopter blade. See it?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Is it like filming me? I watched the like intro cinematic, but that didn't really feel fully explained to me. But we're like trying to restore goodness to the world or something like that. It's something along those lines. That dude got rejected by that thing, and then I just oh shit.
What even is that thing? It's got too many eyeballs.
It's a fucking testicle is what it is. Fear the testicle. The testicle is the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Yeah.
No. Okay. I wouldn't say it's the solution to all of life's problems.
I have a horrible question. You know how sometimes when people have like tumors, they can be that type of tumor where it's basically stem cells?
The hell is this thing? This thing I have never seen before, and it was getting ready to ruin my freaking day over here. I'm out of ammo.
But you know how sometimes people can have a tumor and it's basically stem cells, and so it can grow like hair and teeth and whatnot?
Yes.
Can it grow gamete tissue where it's like you've got a nut in your arm or
gamete.
Like your lung or whatever?
Get it? Gamete.
Gamete
yes.
in your meat, yeah.
Meat from
and so
the
basically,
gamete.
You know, you could have a like testicle tissue in your thigh or your lung or whatever, and you just nut juice just sort of around.
I don't know. Drag me into your hole. Whoa,
that's a terrible idea.
I don't know why I felt the urge to say drag me into your hole about that, but it was dragging me into its hole. So, you gotta do
this
what you
reminds
gotta
me
do.
of Marble Madness, and it made me think about how I played Marble Madness in the arcades a couple of times. I can't remember. Did Marble Madness have a weird trackball controller in the arcade?
I think it might have. I don't know.
But either I'm remembering that or I'm manufacturing that as a memory. But I definitely did play Marble Madness in the arcade.
Uko and I were just thinking a lot about like retro gaming earlier, so this is a good time for this conversation.
But do you remember? And that was actually in the Chuck E. Cheese
Chuck E. Sleaze.
Chuck E. Sleaze.
That is a hell of a name there.
That was in the Chuck E. Cheese / Showbiz Pizza. That one of the rotating games they had. Do you remember? There were the 3 arcade games in that section of the place. One was Marble Madness, which for some reason didn't stick around very long. But then in the middle there was Pack-Rat. Do you remember Pack-Rat?
No, I do not remember.
We have to find Pack-Rat. It was a very peculiar. It was a game where you played a Pack-Rat and you're supposed to like go and get like stuff for your obsessive hoarding.
I do remember this now.
It was one of the hardest arcade games I've ever played.
Well, okay. Here's the thing about difficulty in arcade games is that deep down, you never know how difficult an arcade game actually was.
Yeah, because they had all these ridiculous...
They have all these settings that you can go into and, like...
Make them hyper
make
ridiculous.
Them extra difficult. And if I had it's one of those things where... And, my understanding is that the American arcade scene wasn't nearly as potentially violent as the Japanese arcade scene was back in the day, which is surprising because generally I think of America as being more violent than Japan. But regardless, apparently
I guess their arcades were off the hook.
Yeah. And apparently the Japanese arcade scene was kind of violent. And I wonder if the first time people found out that there was like a setting you could change
That would just make
like
games
siphon money from people.
Just make them unbeatable entirely. Yeah.
Like, I wonder if somebody got his ass kicked. You know,
if they found the manager and just beat him with like socks,
everybody surrounded him,
beat him with socks full of quarters.
No, socks not full of quarters. You know,
yeah, you're right.
Because
or no, they went home and got their remaining quarter stash.
Yes,
and we're like, hey, you wanted the quarters? Take them up the face, like up your face, motherfucker.
Just for some reason, I thought you were going to say take them up the ass.
See, I was going to, but then I realized that's going from beating him with the socks full of quarters to like cramming that.
Yeah,
I don't want to put that in people's heads. And yet we have anyway. Yeah.
The old.
But yeah, I do wonder if there was like an arcade riot where people did the equivalent of that thing during the Roman
Is an
Republic.
arcade riot kind of like Panic at the Riot or
Riot
Arcade Fire or
Riot at the Disco?
Yeah,
all these.
Riot at the Disco. I'm sure that's happened before.
There's that story of the Roman tax collector right around the time that the Republic became the Empire, where some of these people in the Italian non-Roman zone, Italian allies, didn't want to pay the taxes, and but then they did, where they captured the Roman tax collector and melted down the gold and poured it down his throat.
Yeah, that had to have been fun.
Oh yeah.
Do go. You'll have fun. No. Oh shit! That thing was gonna slam.
The third arcade game that I
ass.
remember in that area of Showbiz Pizza, or Chuck E. Sleaze. Also, just side note, it's weird that location changed back and forth between Showbiz Pizza and Chuck E. Cheese, and I never understood which company owned the other or whatever, but it didn't matter. But the third one this is an arcade mystery, and if anybody knows the reality of this, please tell me, because I've looked it up multiple times and it's never been clear. There was this arcade game where you would look through a periscope and you would like shoot. It was kind of a standard arcade game that wouldn't have been that fun if it was just on a screen. And I think there was a version of it that was just on a screen and it would have sucked, but it had like a periscope and you would look through like a kind of a lens that over the screen and like mirrors that would actually make it look like you're looking through a periscope. And you would use periscope mounted controls to shoot torpedoes. And the game was for sure called Up Periscope, or something with the word periscope in the name. But
Up, yes.
But even, I mean, every time I've tried to look it up, it's been only titled under other names like Silent Hunter or something. And it's never been the livery that was on the cabinet that we played. And so I can't find it. Not that you could really emulate it because, I don't have a periscope.
Oh, but you do have a VR headset.
Oh, shit.
You do have a VR headset, which is kind of like a periscope in and of itself.
The amount of extra coding that you would have to do to an emulator.
I'm not sure what this thing is where I keep adding money to this and it keeps doing something. So I'm going to just keep, what happened? I unlocked another dude. I unlocked another dude.
Duck feet.
Another
You're like
dude.
A duck ball.
I mean, maybe. I mean, this is what I've always been though. Like I unlocked a different dude though. Also, I think it's time for another boss. So
I just didn't notice how wide your feet were.
Well, yeah, it's because I've been bowling a lot. So,
yeah.
And I'm free balling. That thing kind of looked like, on the one hand, a circuit, but on the other hand, a perfectly spherical fingerprint. Didn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, kind of like.
Didn't it?
Yeah, if your Fango was not oval. If it was
shit! I just wanted to. Oh yeah, there we go. Get denied, bitch. Get D-E-nied and D-E-stroyed, you fucker of mothers.
He's spunking you with his, Slimer slime.
Yes, he is. I gotta.
Have you seen the trailer for the upcoming new Ghostbusters movie?
Okay, no, I haven't. I've still never seen a Ghostbusters movie because I failed to deliver on my promise to watch the Nutbusters this last Halloween. But
we'll do it soon anyway.
Is that there's this really irritating trend that I didn't know about until just recently. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm Mr. does perfectly to not destroy the planet. Okay? I'm not going to pretend that I am perfect about not destroying the planet. I do things like take really quick showers, stuff like that. Just, because I
So
want
you
to
can spend your carbon footprint on like computer power and not
exactly.
shower power.
I try my best, but I'm not perfect. Regardless, and I am generally of the opinion that we need to be doing more large-scale things, but not to get into that. The point that I'm talking about here is there's this thing that it's like is the most bizarre, sort of like feels to me like waste of our natural resources, where there's these like special fancy popcorn containers that they're starting to sell for like special tickets that you can buy.
Are you going to tell me about the one from Dune?
Yeah, well, not only the one from Dune. There's
horror?
also the one. There's also, you mean the one that people want to fuck?
Which to me, it's like I don't want to put my dick
that thing. Yeah,
I wouldn't want to put my dick in that, even if I didn't know about the sandworms from having read Dune.
Yeah, I can't believe I can't. How can I not jump up here? How am I so bad at this?
But is there a Slimer one?
There's one that looks like it's just kind of look like Ghostbusters technology, basically.
Okay, so you're not eating out of Slimer's face or whatnot.
Eating out of just you bend Slimer over and right out of its ass.
Because the thing is, the thing I was going to tell you about in the trailer, Slimer passes through Finn Wolfhard's body, and then he like barfs up a bunch of slime, and that's pretty gross.
A bit weird.
Yeah,
definitely sounds a bit weird.
So you don't want that in your
one
popcorn.
of these snipey dudes up here. I fucking knew it.
You guys don't understand, okay? I drank original Ecto Cooler, and so I win. All right. Some people never sipped from the nectar itself. They just have heard of it. Okay, it was pretty good.
Ectogasm. I don't know why I said that.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever bragged about, honestly.
Yeah,
it's a weird flex.
Yeah, it's a weird, completely unnecessary flex, honestly.
Yeah, but it's because Slimer was on the box.
But anyway, it's like
promo.
You're buying this crappy thing that, and I know that like for a long time in Japan, they've had a thing about like extras that you can get with your movie ticket. And I'm like, whatever.
The souvenirs are what they are.
But it's like the world's smallest, shittiest fucking popcorn thing, and where that motherfucker gonna end up.
That
motherfucker gonna end up in the landfill. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. And the worst part is that because of the fact that it's like this really niche thing, and it's for like fucking popcorn at the movie, it's not even gonna end up where, like, in case you weren't aware, sometimes if you buy like, I don't know, a collector's edition of a video game, then later on you can potentially go down to Goodwill and find the figurines and stuff from that collector's edition
for like $7,
super cheap, because not everybody buys the fucking collector's edition,
and they just sell them off.
At least you can find some way to like consign that and sell it off. But no, there's no way Goodwill is gonna be like, yeah, I'll buy your like thing of
your gross
irregular popcorn
containers. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, that's just no.
So please stop making those. That's a terrible thing. So people can be like in a dark theater, not even able to see it.
I know I don't know. I'm not telling people what to do. If that's your jam,
it's just
whatever.
It's frustrating.
It just feels kind of stupid to me.
Also, if you want to put your dick in a sandworm, I might politely suggest that you talk to somebody. Okay.
Therapy.
like one of those apps. I don't care. Like something is not okay.
Gotta have old BetterHelp over here. Look, I'm not endorsing BetterHelp because I don't know. I don't know if BetterHelp is any good or not.
Fear is the mind killer. Okay, that's from Dune, and I respect that line from Dune.
I'm going up here, and I'm gonna crush a nature. You bitch! It rejected me. It fucking rejected.
Wait, you can get rejected?
I mean,
it
like bounced me back, kind of. So, bitch, just let me get up on top of that thing. I'm out of ammo. No wonder I couldn't shoot it.
There it goes.
There we go.
You proved your point.
That thing, it was like using its whatever the mortars. Okay. Oh, I'll mortar border, I should say. No.
Wait a minute.
Boop. Oh, there we go. I did the full, like, 137 damage right to his face. I just like bounced that guy. I bounced him like there's nothing to freaking worry about. Oh! D-E-Nied motherfucker. There we go. No. Don't be firing your lasers. Okay. Anyway, have y'all all heard about how apparently Xbox is going to start releasing like a bunch of its games on other platforms, and they're going to have on this next coming week some sort of like their vision for the future of Xbox?
Well,
and
I've also heard that apparently, what's his name? The guy
Spencer.
You say Spill Fencer?
Yes.
But Phil Spencer has had to reassure everyone, even ahead of this, that they're not going to quit making Xboxes.
Yeah, I figured they weren't going to quit making Xboxes. There's all sorts of like crazy rumors, like that Xbox is going to turn into something kind of like Steam machines were back in the day.
Or where they're like going to be
where a bunch of different people are going to manufacture it.
That might happen.
And of course, like what I'm reminded of with that is that you have to find a way to continue subsidizing your thing, because that kind of reminds me of the 3DO. And the reason why the 3DO fails because
it had multiple manufacturers.
They had to pass the cost on to the customer, and the customer was like, well, how about I buy a PS1 instead? So, I mean, like, I'm not like dooming about it. I have a feeling that this is all like overhyped by the video game rumor industry.
Also,
is basically what I'm saying.
If there was a financially viable plan for multiple manufacturers.
And of course, there's the Game Pass, which could be used to like subsidize that.
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm not, like I said, I think all of this is being overhyped, is what I think.
But it's interesting.
It's interesting.
And it's news.
And I have to scratch my hand. There we go. It's one of those games where, you know, twin stick shooters, basically, they need all of your hand attention at all times. You can't really be rubbing one out while you're playing this game. Although this thing could with it's definitely got nuts. Okay,
yeah, I was going to say that before. It looks like it has balls.
I mean, that's because it has balls.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying here. It doesn't just look like it has balls. It has balls.
I wish I could remember where I saw this, but I saw yesterday it was on a video from if anybody knows the channel Scholagrim. He does like martial art, you know, your historical European martial arts content and like swords and crazy shit. But he was going through like this like manuscript somebody had scanned where it was some sort of design for like a medieval weapon that was like a bow that turns into a sword that turns into also a gun. Very odd. But this guy, this medieval genius, like Renaissance genius, he also designed a rolling office chair for the 1500s. And the thing that amazed me most about it was not that it swiveled and had caster wheels. Okay, that's like whatever. The seat of it was like molded, not only had buttock imprints to cradle one's buttocks, but it was assumed to be a chair for people who also needed a scrotal area. There was a little ball cup.
So you're saying the people from hundreds of years ago had much, much bigger scrotums than we have today?
At least much more, maybe heavier, maybe just more in need of cradling.
Oh, maybe, no. Maybe all of those years with no underwear to support your balls just leads to your balls just
longer.
Like, yeah.
Gravity would do its work.
I choose to believe.
Oh my God. And so
that's what it means.
Needed a seat that was just compatible for
a ball-friendly seat.
Your nads.
You need a ball-friendly seat.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But
that's what it is.
I want one of those YouTubers that make stuff expertly to take those plans and make that thing.
I agree with that.
And test out whether it would cradle your balls.
No. Don't you even fucking think, bro. I'm having a meltdown here. I'm having a meltdown. No. That thing was like turning into a barber pole or something. I seen that, and I inserted my ball into its backside.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ball insertion, really, that ain't it. You know, ball insertion ain't it. That's all I'm saying.
I'm informed by, like, I don't know.
It sounds like it will be painful to the balls.
I'm informed by, like, I mean, Urban Dictionary is not a reliable source of information.
For anything.
But at least that was a place that claimed that people insert their balls into people.
Yup. Nut insertion.
That's fine.
.net. Don't go
Sounds
there.
dangerous.
Look, I don't know what you might find at nutinsertion.net, so don't go there.
Danger is what you find either way, okay?
Yeah, no matter what, you'll find danger there. I mean, unless it's just somehow like a Pin Island kind of thing, and it's actually something completely innocuous.
Yeah.
Yup. Got a self-sealing stem bolt or whatever. No.
You got to Teflon tape your shank before you insert your nut. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Got to use the old Loctite. The old rock hard Loctite. No. You get the fuck back from me, you dirty dingus. I just absolutely rail-annihilated
Remember,
that guy.
if you're using Teflon tape, don't use too much of it or it will make the screw threads not engage enough and you could have, your fastener come out.
You could get screwed.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like the second video in
I
a
hate
row.
these guys with the healing. Okay, shockingly.
Yeah, you hate
I
it
hate
when-
the enemy that heals.
Uh-huh.
No. Okay, I'm gonna kill the healer first. Gotta kill
Focus fire.
the healer first. Thank you very much. Oh, you got the golden. That was the golden nut right there.
Second video in a row where it's like randomly Uko's tool advice. I'm
Tool
not that.
time
I'm
with-
not really that handy.
With Uko, yeah,
I'm moderately handy.
and moderately jobby.
Whoa!
I don't know. Don't judge me for the weird things that I say. There we go. No. How dare you be so tall, bitch? How dare you be so tall? I want the all-rounder. Max health and max all these nuts in their mouths. Is it boss time again?
This game lends itself to talking about balls, and we haven't really been talking about them as much as I would think.
I guess I'm gonna have to heal myself. The Top Gun upgrade sounds so cool, though. Hopefully, I won't die. I don't even know what the Top Gun upgrade does. What does it do? What does it do?
You bought it without realizing what it did.
Double gun damage while in the air. Oh, I really probably wouldn't have. I mean, I'm in the air some, but I just probably really would have picked the health instead.
You jumped the gun on that one.
Yes. I humped the gun. That doesn't sound right at all, but I said it anyway. Oh yeah, it's time for me.
Well, if you don't like the Top Gun, you could get up close and goose him.
No.
That's a joke about Top Gun.
I've still never seen Top Gun either, but I at least knew what you were referencing.
Yeah. Truth be told, I've never seen it either. Or I've seen bits of it on TV years and years ago.
Does Goose die?
I think Goose dies.
Goose dies.
Yeah.
Like it can't be a spoiler because I don't know. Yes, it can't be a spoiler because I don't know.
I think it was like, I think he picked a not. I mean, even though geese are aggressive, it's just not an aggressive enough name for a fighter pilot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like you'd think he'd be like Falcon or Peregrine Falcon or
Big Dick McGee.
fucking Eagle. Yeah.
Big Dick McGee. That's the name.
Dude,
would it please stop sending its balls out at me? I'm the one who balls. Thank you very much. Do I have to throw myself up in the air to do? I may be. Dude, it may have turned out to be the best move ever.
Dude,
the air damage.
Also, Cockhawk.
I think I had to knock him down in order. Oh shit!
Amazing.
Oh shit! This is bad. For a second, I thought he was never going to stop spinning, and that would have been particularly not good for me. Oh shit! He went like full huge ass motherfucker right there. Full huge ass. He went huge ass. That's what he. No.
There's lag. Why is there lag?
Why is there lag suddenly right now? Of all freaking times,
the worst possible
for
time
there to be lag. There we go. At least I got some extra ammo right there. Does it have giant speakers, by the way?
I think so. It's damaging. Wait a minute. Could Return of the Jedi, we were talking about this earlier, could Return of the Jedi have actually damaged my ears? That's where my hearing loss, it's always been mysterious, came from?
I killed the boss. I killed the boss.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah. Murder King. That's what I am. I'm the Murder King now. Oh shit, we're just dumping
all the way
jumping right back into the dumper. I don't even know what I did when I pressed that button. Okay, okay, that thing has like murder dinosaur. Whoa! He yoted me off the thing. He yoted oh god.
Double yoted.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Oh no, he's yoting me again.
Dude.
He's yoting. Oh, I managed to like unyote myself.
Yeah, he's not gonna take you to Yeet Street 3 times in a row, okay?
See the Yeet Street Band. That's stupid.
The
it's like the
Yeet
Street Band,
yeah.
except with yoting. There. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, I was doing a pretty good job of dodging that motherfucker.
You know, I like how there's an opportunity, since people don't really say yeet as much anymore. There's an opportunity for you to bring it back.
I can bring back yeet
in yote form.
Yeah, in pog form. No. Oh, get stomped, bitch. Get stomped. There we go. Okay, so when I press that, it makes those things, various different things in the arena reappear or disappear. Maybe I don't know. The important thing is that motherfucker thought he could just pretend to be some sort of lump on the ground. Nuh-uh. You are fully a part of this murder frenzy here. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I was out of ammo. And now I gotta go full ammo. I kind of wish I'd upgraded or bought more guns, because I'm gonna try out different guns. That would make me happy. In the Pantsular, I kind of immediately forgot about how I do more damage while I'm flying now.
I was going to remind you.
My brain just immediately forgot about that.
I was going to remind you, but then I realized that if I did, you would start dying because you were jumping more.
Maybe. It was a good idea for you to not remind me, though. Regardless, it was a good idea. Fuck you, and once again, fuck a you. Oh, I'm so close to dead. I am so.
Is that a corn dog on the ground?
I didn't see any corn dogs. I don't think there's a way to heal myself in like mid fight over here. But oh shit, fuck that guy, and the horse that he fucked in on. No. No!
Oh.
I died from foliage. What the fuck? Anyway, we're gonna stop here. This was awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexa thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious Waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.